Hi. When I went to school, there was a belief that anybody who was good with maths was very clever. And that's how we thought as we went through school. And then I got a fabulous maths teacher who sat down and taught me about mathematics. And it was a female maths teacher, and she sat down and she explained all the concepts to me, and I ended up being really good at maths. Does that make me clever? Not necessarily, but it just meant that I had an understanding of what maths meant. It's the same with money. A lot of us think money management is for those who are better with figures, those who understand numbers. We have all these excuses as to why we don't deal with money well. However, all of us, given the right lessons, can learn how to deal with money better. Now, the problem with money is it's very complex. Money involves your emotions. Think, when you're depressed, or maybe it's just me, you want to go shopping. You want to go and buy yourself something new. Logically, it doesn't make sense. I'm sad, so I want to shop. But that's the thing with money. A lot of it is not logical. When I'm happy, I want to spend money. When I'm sad, I want to spend money. When I'm celebrating, I want to spend money. So that's the weird thing about money. So there's the psychological effects, there's the sociological effects, there is the familial effects of money. So if we think about, like, how does the family affect our ability to make money or not to make money? I have a wonderful story that I've been told about this guy who had two children. He was a very poor man, he died, he was not wealthy at all, he had nothing. He had two sons. Now, the two sons, one of them ended up extremely wealthy and the other one ended up poor, just like his father. And when we asked them the question of why are you the way you are, why are you who you are, why are your finances the way they are, the one who was not successful, wasn't doing well, said, I had no choice. Why? Because like father, like son. My father didn't do well, so I didn't do well. Whereas the other son, who did exceptionally well, said, when we asked him, why did you do so well, said, I had no choice. I could only do exceptionally well. Why? Because I had to do well in spite of my father. So think about that. So it's not the family environment that affects you. It can affect you to a certain extent, but you can't define whether it affects you negatively or positively. So that's why I love to talk about personal finances. It's complex, it's weird, it's wonderful. There is so much to learn about personal finances. And it calls for introspection, it calls for reflection, it calls for understanding yourself, your personal relationship with money, which is totally different to anybody around you. There are no people who've got the same relationship with money. And that's the reason why you could be earning the same amount, same gender, have the same family circumstances as somebody, but your finances will be totally, totally different. So that's the thing about money. Let's